And the only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
Happy holidays, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan here on YouTube, the place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotion about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365, and as long as I'm alive, y'all know I'm DC for life, baby. And if you're DC for life, won't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, because guess what, ladies and gentlemen, it's free. It's free to do, and you help the channel get out to more Dallas Cowboy fans so we can represent the Dallas Cowboys through the 2023 season and beyond. Everyone in Cowboys Nation should have known this was coming from the original Cowboys hater, Stephen A. Smith. After the Dallas Cowboys dismantled the Philadelphia Eagles, Stephen A. Smith said he was more disappointed in the Eagles' performance than he was impressed with the Dallas Cowboys' performance. So, Cowboy Nation, I'm going to let you hear what Stephen A. Smith had to say, and then we're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut. So, Cowboys Nation, take a listen.
Okay, as they try to be objective here, are you more disappointed with the Eagles or impressed with Dallas?
I'm more disappointed with the Eagles. Make no mistake about that. But I love that footage. I'm very, very happy at the footage that I just saw from Demarcus Lawrence. Keep that same energy, my brother. Keep that same energy.
There he goes.
Keep that same energy. Don't make it go anywhere. Don't make it go anywhere. We got Buffalo, Miami coming up. We got the playoffs coming up. San Francisco going to be there. You might see Philly again. Keep that same energy, Demarcus Lawrence. Keep that same energy. I'm sorry, Michael Irvin. Keep the same intensity, please.
Same intensity.
Don't lose the intensity. Keep the same intensity. That's all I'm going to say about that. Of course, I'm disappointed in the Philadelphia Eagles because it's symptomatic of what has been transpiring with them over the last several weeks or so. It's the fifth consecutive game they had a double-digit deficit. Obviously, Philadelphia had 10 penalties for 95 yards. Dallas Cowboys had the time of possession over 13 minutes, ran 22 more plays. You're just looking at them. Their offense doesn't seem in sync. Didn't score an offensive touchdown for the first time since 2017. They don't seem to be in play. There was a pass that was dropped, by A.J. Brown. There's turnovers by Hurts, Brown, and Devontae Smith. Their defense is just non-existent. I mean, how many times are they going to give up over 30 points right now? You look at the Philadelphia Eagles, they're a good team. There's nothing that looks great about them at all. They don't seem nearly as formidable as they once felt. Dallas clearly is the better team at this particular juncture, and we're seeing the Philadelphia Eagles descend. We're seeing them dissipate. We're seeing them go in the opposite direction from what we anticipated. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing from them at all, guys.
All right, Cowboys Nation. He started it off by talking about Demarcus Lawrence post-game interview where he gave reporters the defensive gameplay for the night. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what D-Law had to say.
Hit a motherfucker in the face over and over and over and over again until they quit. And when they quit, hit them again and again and again and again.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And again and again and again. Until they can't take it no more. Even though I don't like bulletin board material, I approve this message. This was the clip that Stephen A. Smith was referring to when he told Demarcus Lawrence to keep that same energy when it comes to the San Francisco 49ers. I'll tell you one thing, though. All these talking heads call upon the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Dallas Cowboys. Even the Philadelphia Eagles fans are asking Niners to beat the Dallas Cowboys because they can't do it themselves. Not without the refs getting involved, they can't. He says we have to face Buffalo and Miami, who just lost to the Tennessee Titans. He's trying to set up the ultimate letdown, Cowboy Nation. He thinks the Dallas Cowboys are setting their fans up for a huge letdown. Well, doesn't 31 other teams do the same thing? Only one team wins the trophy at the end of the day, Cowboy Nation. No matter what these talking heads have to say about making the championship game, the NFC game, or the AFC championship game, there are no points or recognition for making the championship game and losing. There are no points for making it to the Super Bowl and losing. Second place sucks, and the Dallas Cowboys always strive for excellence each and every year. He's disappointed by the Eagles because they're not doing what they did last year. The harsh reality is they're not the team from last year. I have talked about teams getting off to a hot start and then fizzling out toward the end of the regular season. That is what the Philadelphia Eagles team is doing this year. They've had quality wins over some good competition, even though I'm starting to question the Kansas City Chiefs. But for the most part, the Philadelphia Eagles have played those same tomato cans that the Dallas Cowboys played and hasn't had one blowout this season. They haven't beaten anyone over 15 points or more. That's why you have the talking heads like Shady McCoy and Joy Taylor telling you that blowout victories don't impress them, even though it impresses everyone else. Also, those games where they found a way to win is not going to be good enough when they make it to the playoffs. Even though Stephen A. Smith is a self-admitted Cowboy fan hater, he will keep it 100 when it comes to the team, though. I will give him that. Shannon Sharpe came on and said that he was impressed by the Dallas Cowboys and how they played the Eagles. So let's listen to what Unc had to say, and then we're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut about that. So, Angry Cowboys fans, take a listen.
Well, I was impressed with the Cowboys because I'm not surprised by the Eagles play because I predicted this. Stephen A., when you and I've been coming on this show and I told you, and I've been trying to tell a lot of people, there's something going on with the Eagles offensively. Jalen Hurts is hurt. You see the turnovers, the INTs, more than he's had at any point in time in his career. The fumbles, more than he's had at any time in his career. They don't run the football with the same conviction that they have in the past, and they can't dominate time of possession. So now all of a sudden, you're putting that porous defense on the field. Let me give you some numbers, RC and Stephen A. They're 20th in turnover margin. They're the 22nd ranked total defense, 28th in points allowed, 28th in pass defense, 30th in red zone defense, dead last in third down defense. I predicted this. I told you, oh, Shannon, you a hater. They're winning. You see, RC, you and our job, we're like therapists. See, I can tell you got a problem, but I need to tell you what's causing the problem. And see, fans differ. Fans just want to know touchdowns. Did we sack the quarterback? Did we rush this? But I got to get to the root of the evil and tell you there are some things coming down the tunnel that's going to cause you guys some problems. Now your offense isn't as explosive, and your defense can't stop a parked car. So guess what's going to happen, RC? Guess what's going to happen, Stephen A.? Beat downs like you got against the 49ers. Beat down like you got against. And you heard D-Law. We make them quit. We hit them in the mouth. We hit them over and over. And when they quit, says, okay, we've had enough. We're going to hit you again. Just to let you know, you don't belong on the field with us. But the Philadelphia Eagles got some problems. They've been showing their ugly heads for a long period of time. And nobody wanted to believe it. Nobody wanted to see it. But over the last 2 weeks, when you get beat 42-19, you get beat 33-13, it lets you know you've got some problems that you got to get corrected or you're going to be one and done come playoff time.
Yeah, what everyone needs to realize, especially Eagles fans, this is not last year's Philadelphia Eagles team. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs, they're not the same team of last year. The Super Bowl is wide open, Cowboys Nation. The one team standing in the Dallas Cowboys' way on the NFC side, that's the San Francisco 49ers. Can y'all imagine that NFC championship game? The Dallas Cowboys versus the San Francisco 49ers in Levi Stadium. A game for the ages. A true rivalry game. Not this rivalry that the Philadelphia Eagles fans feel that we have with them. Not an NFC East rivalry. A true rivalry. A rivalry that spans decades. The first game against the 49ers was a real humbling experience for the Dallas Cowboys. It showed us that we can't bring such a vanilla game plan on both sides of the ball when we play them. It made us go back to the drawing board and start anew. Now, we have started our upward trajectory in the right time, Cowboys Nation, right before the playoffs. All we have to do now is continue that same intensity we showed against the Eagles and take it on the road to Buffalo, take it on the road to Miami, come back home, beat the Lions, and then take it back on the road for the finale in Washington. We can do it, Cowboys Nation. As far as the Philadelphia Eagles fans, y'all might need to go down to the Rocky statue and have a heart-to-heart because that Rocky mentality was MIA at AT&T Stadium. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan. What do you think about what Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharpe had to say about the game? Do you agree with what Demarcus Lawrence had to say about the game after the game? Let me know in the comment section. If you're not subscribed to the channel, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you press the bell so you can stay up to date with the channel and get the notifications when I drop a video or whenever I go live. I want to thank every single Angry Cowboys fan who has been rocking with your boy. And just because the 2023 season is nearing its end doesn't mean that my raw and uncut is going to stop, Cowboys Nation. We are here to represent the Dallas Cowboys through this season, next season, and 10 seasons beyond. It's DC for life until the casket drop. This is your boy, the Angry Cowboys fan, and I'm out.